It's a story about the Junkyard Band that started 5 years ago. That we were playing in the alley courts in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. The Junkyard Band started moving up. The hard work paid off. We were laughing and playing with the manager. Mr. Derrick McCrae. Mr. Derrick McCrae. The public started loving it. We were finally getting our props. We're now singing in D.C. camp. Also Cavalier. Also Cavalier. With go-go buzz. That's me, y'all. Funky stuff, wink. And the heavy one. Take a hit. Shorty Pop. Mike, David and Brian. And here's the Junkyard Band.
Bird Farms in the 60s.
So you grew up in Bird Farms in the 70s?
Yeah.
How was Bird Farm that you remember?
It was beautiful, man. When as a kid, as a child, it was beautiful, man. No killing and fussing and go to father, get drunk in the eat and talk smack and all that, but there wasn't no shooting, killing, and all that old dumb shit till that crack came out.
Yeah.
Man, it was so much fun. God dang. The farms was an it factor. We had a little Bird Farm League going on. Started in mid-70s. Yeah, mid-70s. And every summer, teams would come from around different areas and get it in. And then in the summertime, you have games going on the court, and then you had underhand baseball games going on the field with Charlie Nelson. Yeah. Charlie Nelson used to be one of the best pitchers in the world. Remember Nelson?
Yeah.
Hey.
I thought he played basketball, though.
He did both. But he had an arm when pitching. Hey.
Charlie Nelson.
Yeah.
The name was Bird Farm Satellites?
Yes. Bird Farm Satellites. Yes. And then we had one team called the Shove Balls All Stars.
So who?
Shove Balls All Stars.
And where they from?
It was Liddy and them team. I'm from them team. The Shove Balls All Stars. When I saw that name, I said, y'all crazy. This was like during the week, some weekends. It depends on how it was scheduled. On special events, they used to have Chuck and them come out there back in the day. But then, if you go further in the 80s, we used to have the Sunday evening go-go.
Yes, indeed.
The Sunday evening boogie.
In the picnic area also.
In the picnic area. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I used to have, when I had Junkyard Band, we invited a band down, we'd play, and then another band would play. We used to do that every Sunday in the summer.
What other band would play other than y'all?
We had R.E. come down. We had Mass Extinction. We had Red Aid. We had Physical Wonder. Yeah, we had Physical Wonder.
I don't think Red Aid ever came down there.
Yes, they did. Riz and the Boys came. Yes, he did. They did. Riz and the Boys, they came down. They came with Air Raid. It was Air Raid. It was Riz and the Boys, Air Raid, and us. We played first, then Riz, and then Air Raid. Because Air Raid provided the sound. We had R.E. down there a lot in the summer. Trouble came. Because when I first started Chuck, we did a lot with Trouble Funk. And then once we got with Def Jam, we stayed up in New York. Oh, man.
When did the Def Jam thing happen?
Def Jam thing happened in 1983. 83 and 84. Yeah. That's when we was down. We at Junkyard Band, and we should do our outside concert down on 19th for them.
Is that what we saw you on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, did you ever see the Cavaliers commercial we did? You saw that? So did you see the I know you see the DC cab and Tougher Than Level.
So Dirk, let me ask you, do you remember this? All right. When the van would pull up on the side and all that, so do you remember us having a problem with plugging in the power with these people?
Yeah. Then remember the Wizards came down to see us play, and after that we ain't had no more problems. I mean, there was the Bullets then. We had the Bullets come down, we had the Hoyas come down, we had the Redskins. Hey, man, when we was down on 19th and M, everybody came down to see us.
They made it a habit to come down there on a Friday
or Saturday evening. That was our spot. Hey, but once they came down and they seen how they really woke up and saw, well, okay, this is good for us. We getting exposure.
Do you remember once you grew home to speak on the half of bread? Take them on tour.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to thank you for, I remember you coming there to the group home. That's when I was in Calorama.
Yeah.
I remember you coming there and trying to get me to go on tour. You and I think the lady name was Suzanne Huck. Suzanne.
Yeah, Suzanne, yeah.
Suzanne. I remember that. So I remember y'all going in there. I'm thinking I'm great coming there too. She said, nah, y'all, you stay back. Let me talk to Dirk. I couldn't even go in. All I remember him coming out, man, I tried. I remember you saying that. I tried. She ain't letting you go, man.
Yeah.
I was crushed, but I do remember. I don't know if you remember this, Dirk.
I remember that.
I'm talking about this part. So when she said I couldn't go, and then I was distraught. I was tore up because I wanted to go bad.
Right.
So you went in the van. You went in the. No, you was driving the car at the time. I think the Fifth Avenue. One of them.
One of them. Yeah. The Fifth Avenue, the Cadillac, the Thunderbird, the Chevette,
the van.
Yeah, we had some.
It was one of them.
Yeah, it was.
So you went in the van and came out. And you gave me that 3/4 inch leather coat. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
The fur on and all that.
Yeah.
And she's acting like she wanted to say something about that. But you gave me that. That made my day, man. I was still wanted to go. But I do want to thank you. And I'm glad you brought that up. I do want to thank you for even considering letting me go.
Hey, I mean, come on, your family. Cause see, with their family, I live right across the street from them. And his cousin Pat, young Pat.
Yeah, little Pat.
We grew up, we ran together. Man, we used to stay over each other's houses, man. Coming up. Yeah.
Little Pat.
Hey.
At the Capitol Center. I want to thank you for getting me in there. So I remember Will was upset with you too. Because you came in with the clothes and all that. And Will could fit the shirt, but he ain't had no pants. He was mad over that.
Yeah. I remember
His
that.
pants, Will was too big, so you ain't have a size.
Hey.
He was mad. He was mad, sir. He was mad.
I remember that. I gotta tell this story. I don't think you was there, but remember we used to have a chicken place down on the avenue.
Kentucky Fried?
Yeah, we remember.
What was Holly Farm?
Whatever chicken place used to be down there.
Yeah, Holly Farm.
Okay. And,
Gino's a Holly Farm.
Gino, one of them. So we got some chicken that one day, right? I took the van down, we got chicken and everything. And Willie put some legs in his pockets. Chicken legs in his pocket.
What, he was trying to just get extras?
Yes! Bugs lit him up.
Hold on. He went in the box and put
Yes, because you know I was passing the chicken out there, man. Every time I back, he grabbed a leg, put it in his pocket. And Bugs caught him.
Now, do you remember this? We in the van one day. I don't know who was coming from, Pamunkey or somewhere. And we riding, wasn't no cussing, or you get a strike.
Right.
Will started cussing. By the time we made it back to the Sky House, he wasn't getting no money.
He wasn't getting paid that night. No. He was not getting paid that night.
He got mad with cuss.
Yeah.
He cussed again. Dirk said that's a strike.
Yeah.
Every time you cuss a strike, that's $5 coming off your money. By the time he got back to the unloading, he was done. He ain't getting no money.
Nope. And then, you know, we used to ride people that wore the MBAs. We used to call them MBAs. They was something like Chuck Taylor. They would call MBAs. We used to call them niggas by anything. Having them, they was always the coolest dudes, you know what I mean? His mom with my brother and them, they was always, you know. So I just, yeah.
Was Boogie around your age?
Yeah, Boogie was older than me too. Hey. All them, man, they kept me in little pap straight. We used to stay out their way. We used to go to grandma's house and cook fish sandwiches all the time. At my house or my house. We was always at the stove.
The ice cream truck was Mr. Shake, is it?
Yeah, Shake. I remember Shake. Yeah. Had his truck, man. You pull up, and it was the kind he had to get out the truck and open up the boxes. Yeah. I remember Shake, dark skinned brother, our ice cream man, and then Mr. Furrow took over. Remember Mr. Furrow?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
I used to work for him when I was a kid. I used to work on the truck.
Yep.
Yep.
And do you remember Bowman's before Bowman?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah.
See, I don't remember that. I don't even know what it was called.
Mini?
Yep, minis. That's what it was. Minis. Yep. It had minis and then the barber shop right next to it.
Hold on the corner?
Yep. Minis was on the corner and right next to, you know how you go down?
Yeah.
That was the barber shop. Used to get my hair cut there before Mr. Morgan took over.
Science
That's
Center.
across the street.
Yeah, so across from there was a barber shop?
Yes, it was a barber shop. It was a barber shop when I was little. Y'all ain't talking about Mr. Morgan? He used to cut hair on Stephen Road. He used to cut the boys.
Put the bowl on people's head and all that?
Yeah. And he be cutting your hair, you be moving your head, he take the clip and say, host it. Mr. Morgan, he used to cut the boys' hair when I had junk.
Yeah.
He used to live right across from they moved to Sumner Road. And he used to cut the boys before every show for me. Yeah, Mr. Morgan.
Buckets to real quick.
When we first started out, it was on buckets and cans. And then we started amplifying everything. And then we needed a stronger sound. So we started incorporating real instruments here, there, and there. But we kept the buckets and cans in there, you know. We carried them as far as we can go, and then once they did Sardines in the Word, then they went all the way electric, you know what I mean?
So what was that in Silver Spring? What was the name of that store we used to stop at to get the music?
Chuck Levis.
Truck Levis.
They still getting paid right there.
Yeah.
On the Word. Why didn't he say his mother was looking like a tramp?
He didn't say that.
Why did he say that?
On what part?
Now my mama went down to the food stamp place. She was looking like a tramp.
Oh yeah. Malik did that shit. Oh, he sure did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Malik put that in there to rouse people up. The guy that wrote the song, he put it in the guy. I remember now, cause I got on Malik. I said, "Come on, Malik, man, can we change this?" He said, "Nah, Derek, trust me. Watch this start some shit." It sure did. It sure did. Cause see, in the music business, when people do stuff like that, you're listening to what? You listen to Junkyard, right? And then you're talking about who? Junkyard. And that make you go what? Buy what? Junkyard. Yeah, that's what you do. You always try to put something in your songs to make people talk about you. Good or bad.
Okay.
No press is bad press.
Yeah.
No bad, no press. No, I mean, all press is good press, even the bad.
Yeah.
That makes people think about you and go
All
by.
they talking about. Keep
Yep.
your name.
Yep.
So let me ask you this, Dirk. Do you remember this at Capitol Center, man? And this is why Junkyard Time was so short on the Capitol Center on the Go-Go Live thing. So Will is playing and he busts the drum, the bass.
Uh-huh.
So, you know I got the tape you gave me from Boston Gardens, from Junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay.
It says 1986 on it.
Okay.
Still crazy. You hear Rick Rubin on there and all that.
Yeah, okay.
I still got that. I'll give you a copy of that. You gave it to me, I'll give it back to you.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I got the tape. I just got to go through. I didn't go through the music. I just went through the pictures.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, but you know, I lost a lot of my stuff in the fire when they set my Jeep on fire. When the dirt got killed. Yeah. Cause y'all had, remember that brown briefcase?
Yes,
That's what I
yes,
kept.
yes,
That's
the
what I
brown
kept
leather
all.
one,
That's what
the
I
brown
kept.
leather one.
I kept all our pictures and music. That was like my library.
And you had the crates in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What made you pick those guys for today?
The majority of them went to Bernie Elementary School. Tell you how it started. I was going to Ballou High School, and I played drums in the band. So they needed somebody to come teach the kids how to play down at Bernie for the every year we have safety code parade every spring, and they needed somebody to come teach the boys how to play drums. So I did that. And the majority of the kids that came out of Junkyard Band, they used to play the drums every day. They used to go down there every day and teach them. And in 1980, they won first place in the parade. And then after that, the Master Extension came and played down the farm, and they got introduced to the Rolling Toms. Hours later, they went up to the Bernie School trash can, pulled out them cans, and put them on the synth and started playing. Yep.
You get the boxes and stuff from on the side of Bowman.
Yes, for the bass drum.
Yeah.
Yep. And remember the hubcap?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, they put that band together, and one day I'm at home washing the car. Bug said, "Dirk, we got something to show you." And they pulled up and they put everything together and started playing. I say, "What the?" I said, and I see all my guys that played in the band, you know, they made their own little go-go band. You know, I said, "Okay." I said, "This is amazing." I said, "Okay." So I made arrangements for them to get a place to practice and everything. I called my man Bruce Johnson, may he rest in peace, from Channel 9 News. And yeah, he the one did the story on me. He the one named the band.
For real?
Yes, because when the band first started, it was called Power.
What made you want to look out for me? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Because your dad. It's Pap's son. So I had to look out for him. He looked out for me when I was coming up.
Because he just started looking out for me, every little, anything.
Hey, I mean, because his dad looked out for me when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ran with my brother and them, and they looked out for me and Lil Pap. So when his father got killed, I looked at it as, okay, it's my turn to give back. Because they gave, you know what I mean? That's how I go. And I'm giving back to this day.
I didn't believe Bobby when he said Peaches and Herb was his aunts and all this old
They
stuff.
were.
I didn't believe
They were, yeah.
Until one day we was outside playing in the field, Alfie, Buzz, everybody out there playing. And then they pulled up. A limousine pulled up in the back of Bobby Green's house.
Yep.
Peaches and Herb got out. And all that. I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
I said, man, this is crazy. I said, he wasn't lying all this time.
You know, we stayed at the Club LeBron. What
was that at?
Trouble Phone owned the club. So we was in there, I was in there every week.